Back to Helping Hand. Today here on Helping Hand, I'm going to show you how to unclog your bathroom sink. And you can just use the basic tools in your garage. If you don't have these tools, you can purchase them at Home Depot or Lowe's. They're not that expensive. And here are the tools that's needed to do this job. This is called a hair snake. You can get this hair snake, if you can see it. You get a pack of 2 for $6. And they got little ridges on. These things are like gold. This will help you so many ways. You may need a pair of channel locks. And also have a Ryobi snake. Now you don't have to have this particular snake. You can get a handheld snake for about like $29. This one costs about like maybe possibly $70, but it works perfect. You also want to get yourself just a 10-quart bucket, little short bucket. Those are the basic tools you're going to need. And the first thing I'm going to do is to try to run my little handy snake, my little hair snake, because a lot of times it's just hair in the drain. So let's try that first and see if that works. In there, and then as you pull it about, you just pull it up. You're pulling, yeah, it's hair in there. So that's why this drain wasn't. 90% of the time is hair, toothpaste, and all kinds of stuff. And it gets a little hung up, so you just kind of pull it. You won't hurt anything. Pull it, and you just keep pulling the hair out. Like so. Just hair in this one. And get all the hair out. Just keep going on both sides. It'll pull it. You got tissue. You got hair, all kinds of stuff. You know, a lot of times kids, they'll drop toothpaste tops in there, especially if this drain stopper's not here. Make sure this drain stopper is there. A lot of times, I've found toothbrushes in there because the drain stopper broke. They didn't replace it. They just left it open and everything falls in there then. So you just take this little snake and go back and forth, and it'll pull out everything that's in there. Just keep going back and forth on both sides of it. See, I already got all that hair out. And then once you think you got it cleaned out, there's still more coming out. You just keep going back and forth. See, oh yeah, it's getting all kinds of paper and tissue and paper and all kinds of stuff that just builds up in there. You want to just keep going back and forth until you feel like you got it clean out pretty good. And the way you check that is to you turn the water on and let the water flow. Sometimes it just builds up, toothpaste, all kinds of things build up in there. So it's flowing. Still seems like it's flowing pretty good. It's just a little slow, but we're going to check on these. We're going to check the trap on it. Because a lot of times you go here and you weren't able to get your snake in there and to get it cleaned out. So let's check it out at the bottom here. Sometimes you have to pull your trap. That's what this 5-gallon bucket's for. You just place the trap underneath the bucket underneath the trap like so. Loosen up that one. There's one in the back too. Loosen up that one. Now we're going to take this off just to kind of see what's inside of this. What's inside. Drain all the water out of it. And then so all you have to do is unloosen it all the way. And you pull your trap off. Now this trap is designed to hold water. And what it does as it fills up, there's always water in the bottom of it. That's what keeps the gases from flowing back up to your sink. And also, so you just grab your bucket here. You want to see if there's anything in it, just take your bucket and just clear. Look inside, there shouldn't be nothing in there. I found like marbles and toothpaste and all type of stuff inside of the trap. And if it's clear out, we just go ahead and put it back. But safe instance, you put it back and you still have a drain issue. Then next we're going to take your little drain here and you just want to go push it into the snake here, the hole, and you just turn it on. You can go forward and you can go backwards. Can you see that? What's I'm doing there? So I'm running in there. Just gonna run it enough forward. There we go. Then you back it up, put it in reverse, and then come back out. Keep doing that a couple of times. And a lot of times you'll see a lot of stuff that'll be on the end here and it's pulling it out. That's only if you can't get it unclogged from the trap. Get a little deal here. And while you're under here, you want to make sure you don't have any leaks. This is the perfect time to kind of inspect underneath your sink. Make sure you don't have any leaks. And you just have to just put it back on. Put those tools, tighten them up real good with your hand. Like so. Get it tight. You don't have to put any like pliers on this PVC stuff. Sometimes some people do, but they tighten up pretty good just with your hand because they got seal rings on them. Now, if this was metal or something, I would use some channel locks because they require a lot more tighter. But by these just being plastic, that'll work perfect. You have to do that. You want to run your water again. So now it's flowing pretty good. Let it run. Then you're going to come back down here and look and make sure you don't have any leaks. Down here and just kind of inspect all the pipes that you took off. I don't see any leaks. So everything's looking good. While you're here, check your stopper. Make sure everything's good. Check your stopper. Check it again. Make sure everything's flowing good. Pretty well the same concept. Bathtub. It pulls the hairs out. If there's any hairs or anything in that drain, it'll pull it out. You see? You got hair down there. This drain was clogged too. It wasn't clogged, but it needed to be cleaned out. Got all kinds of stuff down in there. You want to clear out make sure they're good and clean. Make sure there's no caps, and like this one I found. Look here. A razor cap. It's a razor cap. I'm just gonna get there. Do that up several times till you don't feel anything come out. Then you don't see anything else come out. Do the test. You want your water. Like it's flowing pretty good. There you go. 99% of the time, that's all it is. Just the hair buildup in it and causes you to have to call a plumber. Now the plumber's going to get here and he's going to charge you X, Y, and Z. He's going to charge you X, Y, and Z. Now, sometimes you can take care of this yourself, and then sometimes you require that you require a plumber sometimes. Not all the time that's the case. So in this case, it was just basically a little hair that was in both drains. So they're cleared out. I thank you guys for tuning in. For the ones that have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do so. Leave a comment, likes, comments, share it with your friends, share it with people that are do-it-yourselfers, and you're just curious about how you can save some money. This is one of the ways. Thank you. Bye-bye.